A is a great key for guitar. It just works well. There's a bunch of open notes in the key of A. There's the A string, there's the D, and the E. So the 1, 4, and 5, or 1, 4, and 5, 7 in the key of A is the A chord is 1. Okay. Wow, there it is, the A chord. I also do that a lot of times when I'm playing electric guitar. I bar it. So that's the A, that's the 1. 4 away from that, A, B, C sharp, D. That's a D chord. It's probably one of the first chords you learn. And then 5 away from A would be A, B, C sharp, D, E. And this chord there, E. So the E is a 6-string chord, the D is a 4-string chord, and the A is a 5-string chord. And in a 1, 4, and 5, and you know I've talked about that before, what that means, the relationship in the key is that, you know, when I play a song, if I play like a Buddy Holly song, that's the chorus to Peggy Sue there. Or if I do, let's say, you know, so there's so many songs that are based off that 1, 4, and 5 that you can play. So the way I finger A on a classical guitar or an acoustic guitar, and usually I do that so I can get all 5 strings to ring, is like this. So I put one finger there, there, like that, and I try to get as close to the fret as I can. Now when I do this way, sometimes I have a dead first string. I have to really arc it over to get it. And be honest, if you don't get this E there, there's another E anyways in the A chord, so it really doesn't matter that much. But if I want the full A chord, that's the way I play it. If I'm playing a rock and roll, playing it fast, I usually just bar it like this. The D chord, you know, that's like one of the very first chords you learn. So that one's pretty easy to be able to play. Okay, and then E chord. Like that. E7, you just lift up your 3rd finger. I'm sorry, your ring finger. And so forth. So that's the key of A, and there's a lot of great songs in A. Let me show you a little suspension that's there. When I play the A like this, if I do the suspension, it's going to be on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And you also do the suspension on the D. Put the pinky down on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Usually you don't do a suspension on the E chord, but if you did, it's a pinky on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So and the way you use suspensions is add a little tension, and I usually say that my suspensions for end of phrases or towards the end of a piece and so forth. So anyway, that's the key of A. Rock and roll, everybody.